Hello. Seems we are back. Alright. So I am really unsure where we left off. I believe we left off at our third world, but it could also be our fourth world. I will find out shortly. As the DK barrel keeps spinning behind Shinx. Alright. 3B. One player. Let me just change this to live chat. Alright. Yeah, like oh, it's actually World 4. Damn, I'm surprised. Alright, welcome to the cave with Riggedy Rails. Right, this has many of those card levels. While I do like them more, I also believe that I suck at them. Okay. Can't really rush this as much as I usually do. Alright, okay, I get it, I get it. Is there something in that tree there though? Now we take this back here. I am like convinced there's some... Okay. Okay, I was right, even if I did bump my head there. Which made me doubt it for a second. Okay, this is one of the cards that we actually jump out of. K obtained. Oh fuck. Well, that we screwed up that quickly. Oh wait, we do keep this progress? That's where it surprises me, honestly. Oh well, we'll take Dixie for the support, I suppose. Actually, can we use her ability during the carding? I am really curious now. Because I don't really remember about that. Okay, we cannot. Which of course is good to know. Okay, so this world just falls apart. We actually always made that, like that was surprising to me. Oh well. This level is like way more forgiving. No! With the checkpoint I put there, like that's so much of a help, honestly. And I'm still such a great, excellent gamer. Alright, give me the O. I cannot, I swear. For the love of me. Dude, I am not this bad, am I? I am not actually this bad. Right. It's the first level of the new world and we already died like 6 times. I suppose that works. And we still screwed up. Cool. I have a feeling that we might actually just lose all of our lives here. Which is not really a fun for our side, but... Dude, I collect all the bananas that they put out as a path for me to, like... Shut up. I don't want your help. Oh, fuck. Okay, we barely made that. We barely made it. O obtained. Come on, DK. Give me another checkpoint, please, game. Please. Okay, the N has been obtained. Please, please, please. Give me either a checkpoint or an easy G. Okay, there is a barrel here. Just leads to the special level. I sure wish we had Dixie with us right now. We'll take the balloon though. Balloon's always nice. There's also coins. I assume we have to get more keys. Yippee! We got the puzzle piece. Now please just give me an easy G. Dude, we almost fumbled that, like holy shit. That was way too close, honestly. Okay, 1 sec, I need to reply to my little brother. Alright. That's a bit of good news. The bro's not going to be home for quite a bit. Which means I can actually keep this stream going. Peak Cinema. Okay. Thank God we actually managed to get all the letters there, because if I had to do that again, that would have been really a pain. I also dropped the camera like right before going live, so I have a feeling this is so poorly. Okay, if I... Okay, yeah, sure, this works. This works. 4-2... Right. We'll do this one first because it leads us to the shop, so we can get the key. I feel like that's a better play here. Okay, this is like jump together card. Ah. Well, we messed that up instantly. This is what I meant. I really enjoy these levels, but I am so bad at them. Dude, that O is brutal. How am I supposed to get that? That's so rude. Dude, that was so poorly timed. Oh, barely, barely. We make those. I don't even need this. The worst part is that you have to gather all of these at the same attempt. Like, I know there may be a checkpoint right after the O, which I'm really hoping is the case, because I am never getting it out otherwise. Like, I really need to figure out like the timing for this jump, because as it is now, it feels like super tight. Oh. Okay, please give me a checkpoint. I need it. I need a checkpoint. Don't force me to get the end, please. Looking at for the leather. Fuck. Come on, dude. That sucks. Okay, so back to grabbing the O. Our favorite part of this. And we miss it. God, I hate this. This is going to be terrible. I can feel it. We duck. Honestly, if this was like a single jumper, you could easily sacrifice a player too. Okay, checkpoint, let's go. Thank God for a checkpoint. All right. I need to keep my eyes open for the G. Well, there it is. Now we just survive. Alright. Thank God we did it. We're so good. So good. Let me know if you find the golden banana. Here it's glorious. You know what? We'll grab some balloons. We can afford them now. Come back with fistfuls of banana coins, or don't come back at all. Yes, Grandpa, I will, Grandpa. You have my word for it. Honestly, when I was looking at speedrun.com, I was like, it's crazy how you can beat this game in under 2 hours. But then I realized, like, apart from the outer scroll levels, you can actually race through most of these relatively quickly. Like right now, I can just grab Dixie and I can speed off. With the sole exception, of course, being the minecart levels. Like I said, the auto-scrollers. We missed the balloon, damn. And that's a nice way to reset. Honestly, Diddy Kong, join us. Doesn't really make a difference in this one. Okay, maybe it makes like a difference in feel because I instantly die, but... Let's do this. We ignore the barrel. No! No! Why did the ability work this time? That's so ass. No. Well, at least it's 3 coins. Oh, that was really sketchy. I'm being really sketchy here. Alright, I remember this. Goodbye. I feel at this point it might actually make a difference for us. But it might be too early to judge on that. I need to really keep an eye out on where the letters are going to be. Like that. I nearly missed that, honestly. No! No, 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 no. Oh, that's so disappointing. What's up, Floyd? How you doing? That's such a bummer. Damn it. I figured like, oh, you know, the barrel's just going to be for a puzzle piece anyway. I was wrong. I was very wrong. Okay, where was the... Okay, we need to jump on top of that guy and make our way to the barrel. Okay, we get it now. We know what to do. Now we just need to not screw this up. Just drop on in. I will read the reply in a second. Give me a minute. No, I messed up again. How does this compare to the Wii one? Basically, the Wii one has Diddy Kong. This one has both Dixie and Diddy Kong. You can actually kind of tell that this game was not designed with Dixie in mind. Because the little boost she gives upwards, it really messes, or like it really makes some things quite easy. I need to focus for a second again. You can also tell the screen quality and stuff is just overall better, but well, that's why they call it the HD mode. They also introduced Turbo Attack. I believe it was not in the original, and Turbo Attack basically means let's mess up the entire gameplay feel of your... Let's mess up the complete gameplay feel of how you're used to this playing out. Where everything will just be in a complete different speed. It feels so off on the turbo mode. Off screen, I tried doing one of the temple levels in turbo mode, and I just could not do it at all. I see a new message. I need to focus on this letter for a sec. Dude. Well, I also had when I tried Tropical Freeze. Yeah, true, but this is like the Country Returns Wii version. This is not Tropical Freeze. Because Tropical Freeze also has Cranky Kong as a playable character. Because I also believe that they only added Dixie Kong into this version quite late as well, like as a DLC character. Because I did talk to my little brother about it, and he said that back when he played his full playthrough of this game, Dixie Kong was not in there. Dude, I need to... You know, okay. Yeah, I thought you were... Yeah, no, my bad. So how are you doing? What's up? Focus on the letters, give me the letters. Okay. Okay. Dude, I keep forgetting this is the guy I need to jump on. Screw it, we're doing this solo. Yeah, fair. But I do believe, like, I forgot his name. There was one additionally OP guy in Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze. Could have been in the Switch version only, but unsure about that. That's good to hear. What are you up to nowadays? Yeah, Funky Kong, right. My bad. As you can see, my concentration, or like my multitasking capability, sometimes quite sucks. Let's go. No! No! No, how do we do that? One more year of study left. Alright. Good year. And you don't know what you're doing yet after. That makes sense. I have like... I was supposed to have 2 years of study left. Might be 2.5 at this point. And I also have no idea what I would be doing afterwards, honestly. But yeah, the AI atmosphere nowadays around software, it's like really, really bad. Okay. Okay. Don't mess this up. There we go. Sometimes we actually can do this. That's good. So what have you been studying again? I'm not sure if you told me. I kinda do not remember right now. As we go on a mole patrol. It would be really funny if you said the same thing right now. We'll do this quickly. Oh, I see it. The software direction, or like the hardware, servers, infrastructure. No. No. I do not like rocket levels. This is like literally Autoscolor world. Let's just pretend that never happened. Development, nice, nice. Any cool projects you've been able to work on during your study? Like, I'm willing to dox my school right now. I currently study at Fontes and like, god. Like, at school we have this quote saying the C in Fontes is about communication, and dude, it is such a fact. It's horrid. At times I'm really just like, I'm ready to throw hands. Oh, we can kill these guys on our booms. And they kill us with their pickaxes, so yeah, it makes sense. But yeah, for me, during my last semester, I did a semester of game design. It was like, you know, fun little in between as I have to do something different and suffer for the current restrictions within the school policies. It was all good and fun until, firstly, we had a group project. There was this guy who wanted us to make a game for him. The game was quite literally character AI. Like, there was no game. His entire game concept was, you talk to an AI to get information, and you need to use that information you get from the talking AI to escape or do anything at all. Like, the main focus was talking to AI. Yeah, I can tell you, it ends up being really hard to do any playtesting when your entire concept is just talking. If I want to talk, I will just call people. I will just go outside and talk to strangers, honestly, at this point. So what we kind of ended up making for this project, the idea was that I basically suggested, like, what if we kind of bench this guy's AI thing and we make the main concept. Well, I had some cool projects, but like I only really enjoyed the projects that are actually get used. Like, there are so many projects that you do and the teacher. Yeah, I feel that. I honestly feel that a lot. But yeah, what I was saying, like, this guy wanted that AI talking simulator. It sucked. It sucked all the way throughout. My concept idea was basically like, if we made it a Phoenix Wright sort of thing, where you have a defense party and a prosecution party, and you just face off against each other, making arguments based on what the AI has told you in the past. But like I said, we had to build a narrative. Then an AI character had to be able to comprehend the narrative we had designed for it. I think you can imagine how ridiculously awful that project ended up. And all in all, I got grades I got a great decline over the fact I used AI in the project. The school gave me a project that forced me to use AI, and they lowered my grade for using AI. Make it make sense. Honestly, make it make sense. No, not this level. Oh, it's still a rocket again. Okay, I may be mistaken with another level. But yeah, apart from that, I also had the separate issue being we have assessment periods. Like throughout the semester, they will have. Well, we have pre-formative assessments, and then we have a final assessment. During the pre-formatives, you get like an idea of how well you're currently doing, and whether you need to improve in certain areas. Fun thing is, for my assessments, the first assessment I was told by the teacher like, oh, you're actually surprisingly good. You're way ahead of the expectations right here. I'm like, cool. Second assessment, nothing changed. Your level is still the same. Sure. We never got a third assessment. Like, I am waiting today on the day I get my third assessment. Just for them to, in my final assessment, be like, you just barely weren't good enough. Dude, if you told me what to improve in a third assessment, I would have definitely made it. Like, or at least that's what I believe. But yeah, I did fail that term, and I am actually really annoyed at my teacher. And I am definitely going to complain about it quite a lot. Like for this game project as well, I was appointed as lead artist. So I started by, you know, just hand drawing, like, yeah, digital drawing stuff for the game. And the stakeholder just in my face said, I don't want this. I want AI generated art. I want something that's easy to make, cost effective. And at some point this guy actually told us he could have made the project we made for him. He could have made it in a single day using ChatGPT. Dude, you have no idea how much I wanted to strangle the guy. I will read that in a sec. Okay. The thing aside, they don't care if people use AI, but like, if you don't use it responsible, you don't bet. Yeah, fair. So like the reason my grade was lowered was for using the AI art, or like not even AI art, it was just AI realistic looking humans that were generated because that's what the fucking guy wanted. And the issue here was me not properly mentioning with every time the picture is used that it's AI generated. It's a fucking face that was generated once. In my final reflection, I said I did this because the stakeholder told me to, but apparently it wasn't good enough for my teacher, and God, I hate her so much. Like, it made me really angry. She even, like, our final grades, we have the following grades. We have undefined, meaning you know nothing about this or you didn't do anything at all. We have orienting, which is like, you made a decent start. We have beginning, God, there's CG. We have beginning, which means you're on your way, but not quite there. And after beginning, instantly is proficient, which means we're completely satisfied with what you've done. After proficient is advanced, which basically means like you went above and beyond our expectations. Thing with this is, my final grades were a proficient plus. One thing I need to note here is, we have never used pluses or minus in this grade system before. My teacher just made it the fuck up. So I have a proficient plus, a proficient, and then beginning plus, beginning plus, beginning plus, proficient, beginning plus. Beginning plus doesn't exist. It's either beginning or proficient. Stop making up fucking grades. Just like the proficient plus I have. It's either proficient or it's advanced. Stop inventing. Yeah, as you can tell, that teacher made me quite annoyed. And the worst part is, I might have the exact same teacher next semester. which is going to annoy me a lot as well. Anyway, let's just quickly focus on this part. Focus. That was pure focus. I'm so good. Oh, I can complain to someone, yes. I actually went to the school's complaint board. Because the entire semester was one huge mess and we complained with like 7 people. And a signature collection of almost the entire class. But yeah, you know, grades are final. I am currently awaiting, like... I made an arrangement with the examination board to discuss this, because... Yeah, I do not agree with... Well, thanks for the warning. Because I do not agree with my final grade. Sure, okay, you know, it may not have been good enough to pass, but like I said, if they had given me a third assessment and been normal about the fact that they gave me a stakeholder that wants AI, like, I didn't choose this myself, you forced this upon me, you know, things would have been different, very, very likely. But yeah, you know, life goes on. As much as it annoys me. I do think it's good that I get to talk about it ahead of the examination board talk, because it allows me to vent my frustration a bit. And it takes my frustration away from messing up against this giant bat here. Dude, this guy is sniping me. I don't like. You know what? I'm starting low for this one. If he follows me low, I might be able to lure him high. Oh. Yeah, thanks. But like, I am... The worst part is, after this semester I was supposed to do an internship. They also literally communicated zero about the internship or internship expectations, internship demands. They have given us zero information to work with and they're expecting us to just deal with it. Alright, good, we made it. So yeah, I do not actually have an internship arranged for my next semester as well, which is really cool. So I'm already under the assumption I do need to retake this anyway, so I prefer retaking it now that I still have some friends in my class. Yeah, really. Like, I had a talk with this one internship company and they were like, what does your school expect from you? And I was just sitting there like, I wish I could tell you. I wish I knew. Yeah, Fontes is... That's why I said earlier, the C in Fontes is definitely the letter that's just about communication, because they don't do that. Why would you need communication? Communication is overrated anyway. Ah, fuck. Well, goodbye, Dixie. Alright. We could have done better in that one. But yeah, anyway, since the entire situation is this messed up at this stage, I also have no clue about what the proper procedure is. I know I don't have an internship. I don't know if the school like automatically expects me to retake, or I need to actually arrange anything with these lazy teachers who do not actually communicate. this one guy who apparently is the internship guy. He at one point just sent a random message. Inform me if you have not found an internship yet, or about how the hunt is going. So I just messaged this guy. I have not found an internship yet. Most companies I send mails to or like apply, they just don't reply. And I'm not sure what to do about this. And the guy just responds with a fucking thumbs up and nothing else. For your previous internship, we had twice the same meeting where they told us what was expected, and my mentor also checked personally if the internship exercise was an expectation. Yeah, I never got to that point anyway, because, like I said, they literally did nothing at all to support us in this. So yeah, I'm still fed up about that as well. But it is what it is. Nothing I can do about it. Or at least not at this stage. It's one of the things I can bring up during the examination board conversation to actually see what they suggest I do. But like, yeah. Most of my friends did pass the semester because apparently their use of AI during the entire research and analysis parts of the entire semester, apparently that's not worth a point reduction because they never mention the use of their AI, but you know. So how did you end up find your first internship? If I may ask, because I do need to find another one for the next half year anyway. You can also like send me a personal message if that's easier since you know me. Fuck. I assume you still have my phone number or Discord. Dude, I keep messing up. My speedrunner mentality is like really bad here. Okay. Like, did your school help you find a company or did you like just mass apply? Did you do anything like nearby or did you actually have to travel like hours a day to get to the company? Just basic stuff like that. Because like I can definitely try and find an internship closer to my school, but that also means I have to travel hours a day to get there, which is something I'm not really stoked about. You had a list where all students from previous year did their internships and you mailed them. Okay, so yeah, you did get a list. Like, that's already super helpful. I can tell you we got literally nothing. Because why would we get anything from school? Why give students the support they desperately need in these difficult times? Gefondtest. 10 minutes from the station. That sounds nice. The last place I tried to apply at was like a 30-minute walk from the station in Maastricht, so... But like they were also a very Zuid-partnered school, which made things even more complicated. Because they probably like got most of their applies from Zuid students. So yeah, it kind of did make sense for them to lean more in that direction since everyone they had already came from there. I did not see that guy coming. I'm being screwed up. Yeah, the ones you mailed, not on the list, ignored your mails. Yeah, that makes sense. That's like my exact experience. Then again, we did not really get a list, so... Internship finding is so difficult. But on the other hand, like one of my classmates, he did find an internship, but it was also an unpaid internship, and like, if I'm gonna be honest, if there's one thing I don't want to do, it's an unpaid internship. Because I will be spending probably like 40 hours a week for the internship. Besides the 40 hours a week I need to spend on the internship, I will also be spending a lot of time doing the traveling there, which all takes away from the time I can actually do my part-time job. What was it called? It was Evengi. But yeah, it's just all that combined effort you have to go through the internship. It's going to take away from the money I can make in a week, definitely. Like, I cannot do evening shifts if I'm only home at 7 PM, if you get what I mean. If I'm home late, that also kinda does mean I probably have to do less with my actual hobbies as part of that. And yeah, the main difference between having a job later is you get a car. Like, I am in no way able to drive to an internship on a daily basis. You think you've heard? Yeah, fair. Dude, I keep jumping into that. So if I may ask, what company did you do your first internship at? You know, maybe I should just pretend to be a Zuid student. Maybe that will work. We're in the same classification. Imagine. Sure, we'll do a Diddy. We'll do a Diddy Kong run. Dude. Yeah, that didn't really work out now, did it? Anelcom. Yeah, that's fair. Part of me just hopes like that some company will be like, yeah, you know, we just have space. We're willing to help students develop, as any good company should, but you know, it is what it is. But yeah, I will definitely try and find like someone to help out in the next semester, because this is going to be horrendous otherwise. Okay, we got a decent run going now. So, do you have to do a graduation internship now, or? Okay, I did mess that one up. guy was like, I'll come up with some exercise after first meeting. Yeah, long story short. So yeah, like when I got to the other company, dude, I suck. When I got to that company I told you about just now, the one in Maastricht. Basically what their project idea was like, oh, we have a system with a lot of personal data for clients. What if you make some kind of server to hook it up to AI? Like, dude, can we even escape AI at this point? Isn't everything just AI? Oh, you first did an associate degree, and now you're doing a bachelor. So was the associate degree a full year or a half year of the internship? I assume a half year. Yeah, at Fontes I'm doing a bachelor as well, but they just have the system that your fifth half year is just an internship, and you have a graduation half year internship as well. Well, I do have to say I have learned a lot at Fontes, especially about how not to do things. Half here. And I might have to admit that in terms of what they... like how the school process goes, it might be one of the worst things I have experienced in my entire, like, school time. And I thought MBO was bad. Was that it? Oh, let's go. I really hope to find something that doesn't involve AI that much. If there is one thing I hate is adding AI everywhere just because it seems fancy, well that's nothing. Yeah, exactly, like that's completely it. Like this company literally told me, we want to add the AI integrations that customers will be thinking, oh, we have AI here too. Oh, nice, AI feature, we need that. That's definitely important here. On the other half, a little fun fact. In my third semester, we had to make a full stack application. The funniest thing ever was the fact I spent the entire year front running. Like, I was ahead of the schedule from week 1 because I had a really bad semester 2 experience. And I just was like, I am going to prove myself here. My final grade matched the grade of this one guy who generated his entire application, and his application didn't even work. His entire application was broken. They never checked. My final grade was the same as his, and it wasn't even an outstanding, it was just a good. I had a streak, like, we also have this stupid smiley grading system. My final grade, like, I only had the happiest of happy smileys, and my final grade did not even reflect that. Oh damn, I need to not mess this up. This guy's attacks are this guy's so annoying. So what's your language of choice? What do you use for development? I am really curious now. Hello buddy, I'm back. English. I meant like coding language, but that makes sense. English is based. I'm back. I feel like these hearts are really buggy, especially the one that just disappeared into the ceiling earlier. No. No, 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 no. No, I need to actually survive now. This is bad. Oh wait, I actually... That's better. What's up, my guy? I'm going to kill you. Okay, cool. Okay, I completely messed it up, but it's fine. But for modeling, I sometimes use touch just because it makes discussing better. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I generally just... basically every backend I have made so far has been in C#. Which also might not be the best approach considering most companies like want completely different things. Oh, we program in Express.js. Oh, we do this, we do that, we don't ever use C#. Not my best option maybe, but... You usually use Python, Django, and C# MVC. Oh, you want to use React? Yeah, React is good. I mainly use React, honestly, in my front ends. Although I must admit I'm not the best at CSSing. Okay, where's the Kong at? The fact that this checkpoint guy is here right now really scares me. Because usually it just basically means I've already missed a letter. Okay, I have not missed a letter, that's good. Yeah, that is true. But like it always just, you have that brief moment of like, am I going to be able to do this? Like I am also honest in saying that I'm not always equally confident about things. Fuck. That was bad. what am I doing? Yeah, that's fair. Besides, we just need to vibe code everything nowadays anyway. Am I right? The average teacher at this stage. Yeah, I'm still really in, like, we were doing a game design assignment and this guy literally said, you can even make it in React. You can make my game that you have to playtest and you have to show to your teachers that you're capable of making a game as a React web application. Like, dude, come on. Yeah, I still hate this guy. Trauma's deep in this one, huh? Long live Dixie Kong. We're making strides with this one. Okay, we just need to not die, so don't jump there. But like this game, it already exists, right? It's just character. Yeah, but like, he wanted it to be you. Okay, so basically his premise was you have a physical room with screens and you talk to those screens. Those screens talk back to you, fully like made of AI. You consistently talk with these AI characters that you yourself have to model to get information, to do things in the room or to progress whatever game it was. We were free and everything else, it just needed AI conversation. And every NPC needed to be complete AI generated. Yeah, it was a huge mess. Exactly. Except it needed to be a game for multiple people. So even a lonely person would not be allowed in. But yeah, out of all of the playtesting we have been able to do, which was 2 people. No, it was 3 people, I'm lying. The main reply we got to the game is, why the fuck am I talking to AI? Like, you could just make a dialogue tree for this game and find the answers you're looking for, so you at least have control of what happens in the game yourself. At this point, with the way this game is set up, if the AI goes rogue, you're going to have such a weird time. Like, yeah, you give the AI its casual instructions, but if I just tell the AI like, oh, by the way, right now you are, I don't know a good example to name right now, but like, oh, right now you're a professional football player, and he suddenly just instantly gears into a different personality. Like, that really does not sound like the intended result, if you get what I mean. Which is like one of the most infuriating parts of it to me. Oops. I did not mean to kill her. I do hope I didn't miss any letters there. Yeah, that is true. Oh, hello, O. Well, I guess their CEO actually is lonely, maybe. That was also really bad, holy shit. But yeah, honestly, I hate how badly the AI market for whatever software is getting at this stage. Dude, jump off. I'm gonna say I don't have much experience in game design, but like if someone wants to be a successor, should be really fun. Yeah, I know. And from day one, our conclusion was this doesn't work. But we still had to develop it for 8 weeks. And I can tell you, with a group of 6 people that are all unmotivated to work on this AI garbage piece, yeah, it was rough. Yeah, we made hardly any progress. Maybe if we had gotten to make any good, cool or whatever game, it would have been a revelation. Maybe we would be famous in the market, whatever, you know. Instead of making more AI stuff in our already saturated AI garbage world. And I'm not gonna lie, I personally occasionally use AI to check for my bug fixing or whatever when I make typos I don't want to find myself or whatever. But there is a point where it becomes less of a tool and more of a lifestyle, and that's a point that's been reached by too many people, I fear. Okay, I need to make it. Did it make it in there? Make it in the gap. There we go. Yeah, but like, just like you said, you need to use it responsibly. Which is something that's not being done nowadays. You know, I'm so used to using Dixie for whatever I need that I just actually I keep forgetting I can actually climb. Okay, there we go. Yeah, but for real, like, honestly, people right nowadays, you just, oh, please generate this code. Okay, you generated the code. I'm going to push it to production. Good luck, everybody. Like, you know that meme of the driver being like, hello, okay, everybody, I'm turning now, good luck. You know, that's kinda how everyone nowadays just pushes anything to main. Like, I would honestly argue that my Yahtzee game, in which I check if the game is over by doing an if statement on every single field. Like, I literally did, if this field isn't empty, if this field isn't empty, if this field isn't empty. It was a if statement of like 700 checks. Yeah, not that much, it was like 20. I feel like that was still better than the current approach of just pasting in anything and not even checking what it actually is. If that makes sense. Because yeah, I do know that that code I made back then, like during my MBO, it was really, really bad. And I have been laughed at for that code, but it has more personality than anything made nowadays, so... Is there anything down here? I see this guy here, I kinda wonder. Okay, there was a platform. Well, that was like when I was first getting into the tiniest bit of game development, so it was kind of a Godot script. I was really unsure of how to make anything like that at that point. But I made it myself, which was the most important part to me. I myself made something that was functional, without even checking for any... Like, yeah, I did look up a couple of things on how to make it, but the result was just me putting in the work. And I feel like that just goes a long way, if you get what I mean. But yeah, you know, who are we? Who are we to defy the system that has been established by school, the government, whatever, you know? We're only paying. Oh yeah, that's definitely true. Like, during my second semester, I was making this badminton tournament, no, not tournament, competition management system for the club I played at, but over the year I had some troubles at the same club, which made me really demotivated on actually continuing the project at that point. So yeah, it took a little while for everything to be resolved, which resulted in me lacking quite a bit of development time for just the reason of demotivation. I did make other projects in the same time to compensate, but you know. And yeah, for my third semester I actually made a tournament planner software with built-in brackets and everything. I do think it's a quite neat project. It's pretty cool. But yeah, you know, there already exists official software for it. Did I? Okay, I did get full com. Good. So yeah, it might not be useful in the current term, but I do think it's really cool that I've been able to actually make it. And I'm hoping that for my sixth semester I also get to make something that I'm proud of. Like, personally, for my projects, the main thing I just want is to make something that I myself can look back on and tell myself, you made this and this is really cool. which I was not able to with my last project during the game design semester. Like my first game I made in game design, it's called The House at Fiddler Drive. It's, you know, let me just quickly one second. I just want to show this off. Dashboard. Okay, let me just quickly mute this. And then I do window capture. Primary monitor. Okay, so now you can actually see this. Full screen this. So this is the game we ourselves made. You see the art, all the art in this game is mine. It's not the best, especially the title screen here. We have settings where you can actually keybind the entire thing. We have a mobile mode. It doesn't work at all. Like you can get through the first tiny puzzle and then you instantly get soft locked, but we made it ourselves. It's really cool. Then so we play, we have a little cutscene. The entire animation is also self-made. And basically the premise of this game is what happened? Okay. You can possess items around you in order to solve small puzzles. Like in here we have a box. We cannot jump this high. So we use the box as a platform, get on top of it. We see a bridge, we cannot pass this. Use this small doll over here with a nice zoom in effect. Like this project over here, it's something I personally am really proud of. Like just the overall. So yeah, I will now go back to hide the window capture. But yeah, it's just like something like that. It's something I put a lot of effort in. I put 8 weeks of consistent work into that project together with one of my classmates. And we actually got a complete game from start to finish, including an ending and everything. And I'm proud of it. The second game we made was ass. I never want to be like mentioned as a co-developer of it or whatever, you know. But this first one, it was really a cool final result. And I would actually dare say it's one of the best games was made during the entire semester. One of the most tested as well. But yeah, you know, unfortunately the group project was more important than the individual project. Which is kind of a pain, but it's reality nowadays, I guess. It still pisses me off, but nothing I can do about it. Because as a matter of fact, I actually did start developing my own project during the group project because this AI stuff was going nowhere and I did not want to fail because of that fact. Didn't matter to my teacher, but you know, we try what we try. Exactly, there was passion. Like when I got out of school and I had to take the train like an hour back, during that time I actually was motivated to work on the art assets because it was something that was ours. It was something that was nice and had a human feel in it. Unlike what we ended up with afterwards, the AI Stop project. And I swear to God, if I'm going to get the same project, I am going to kill a teacher. Okay, like not for real, but you get what I mean. I'm going to be really upset if I have to do this same project again for a second term, especially with how ass it was handled last time. Yeah, exactly. Because I really I like being able to make cool things, you know. And unfortunately, school's been kind of taking that away with their AI stakeholders. Like there was this other stakeholder that wanted like, oh, just make a serious game for kids. So the entire game they made, it was quite simple, really. What they made was a simulator that basically goes through day and night with you progressing through the daily life, just like teaching kids the average day schedule. You know, it's nothing fancy, nothing too advanced, but you were able to tell that the guys who worked on that project, they really put in the effort to just make something they thought would be cool. Because when I saw it, I was actually like really enthusiastic about just a general thing. It was, like I said, really simple, but you feel the effort and time. Like everything was hand drawn by this one guy who also was pretty good at art, but as well as their game being inclusive. I mean, the main artist himself was actually colorblind. That's one of the ways to keep your to make your game inclusive, I'd say. But because of the fact that one of their group members also had to deal with one of those, I guess I have to call it disability, like his colorblindness. One of the first things that went into the group's mind is like, how do we make this something cool also for colorblind people? Which I also find kind of fascinating in the long run. Like, personally, it's something we never really thought about. But yeah, game design simplicity is key, true. And yeah, as you say, Flappy Bird, or like that Rider game that I played, some or the sword throw game. Like it's just you press one button, things happen. I have to blow. Okay. Okay, nice save. That almost went wrong. And that went wrong. But yeah, I also think like the fact that they actually went the extra mile to ensure that people dealing with stuff like that are able to comprehend what they built. And I still think it's really brutal of teachers to fail that project, but like teachers are just built different, man. No. Okay, I almost got the end. Dude, shut up. I know what I'm doing. He said with all too much confidence. Wait, do I actually make this jump? Okay, yeah, I do. I was really unconfident about that one. I mean, I have a small fun fact about one of the Fontes teachers. This guy literally laughed at a student having a mental breakdown and he was just laughing in his face. I have seen a lot of things in my life, but like that was really one of the deepest points. He has made several students cry. And I'm not joking about that. And I can say I also have had my fair share of bad encounters with him, and I also hate that guy. But as a matter of fact, he's the one who failed me the second term. But I went to the examination board, and I basically proved that he was a massive douchebag, and managed to get my grades reversed. So for me, it turned out well that time. So you can't really complain about that, I suppose. You know, we'll accept the damage. But yeah, some teachers just don't have humanity in them. Actually, as an additional fun fact, I'm going to be really honest here. Despite it not being like good, after my conversation with the teachers, I left a voice recorder in the classroom. And the guy was literally saying stuff somewhat inhumane. Saying that our entire friend group should go to therapy because we're all confused and we're all stupid and stuff like that. Alright, Floyd, thanks for hanging around. I'll talk to you later. It was good seeing you. And good luck with the final year of Zuid. And once again, there's no evidence I ever did anything. Everything I'm telling here is mainly for entertainment purposes. I mean, I'll try to stream more often. Like, it's a surprise I've been able to do it thrice recently. But yeah, it would be nice to see you around more often. Would be nice. Dude was obliterated. Damn, he sabotaged me. How dare he? Oh fuck. That was really bad. I don't think I can make this now. Can I? Oh wait, I can... No, I cannot make this. Well, see you. Thanks for hanging around. Oh, look at that, we make those. How do I get up there now? I don't want to die. Not at this stage anyway. Alright, there you go. That's what we like to see. Da-da-do-do. Level clear. DK. Donkey Kong. Wigglevine Wonders. Alright, I'd say we're doing pretty well here. Why do I always follow up saying I'm doing well on anything by just doing the most stupid play right after? Like, it's just like when I was doing my Emerald Kaizo Pokemon Nuzlocke. Oh fuck. Does that thing come back? Gang, we might be cooked. Oh, it's back. Let's go. Okay, this has way too many of these hidden little areas. I'm afraid I'm going to miss letters here. But yeah, if I do have to make a game project for my next semester, I am planning on just making something similar, you know, to the Deltarune platforming thing. I do think that's a really cool thing to make. And I do think it's like realistically something in my capabilities as well. As well as going to be a nice lesson in level design, because it's something I actually really didn't interact with a lot, especially during our House of Fiddler Drive project. As sick as it was to make, it left much to be desired. Oh, puzzle piece. You know, if we unlock them anyway, might as well grab them. Two, three. Okay, we just need the G. I have a feeling it's going to show up right here. Well, there it is. Probably means that the end is going to be right here. Okay, so there's one more section. Probably going to be followed by the end after. Or so I assume. Hello. We'll take the bananas. Good enough. Good enough for us today. Alright. Da-do, da-da-da-da-do-do. Do, do, da-da-da-do. Sure, but no. Let's go back and grab Dixie. Safety first. As I... Okay. Oh, am I supposed to go here? Okay, it's just a puzzle room. We'll take that though. Nice heart. Alright, show me something. Show me the end. Are you going to close? Okay, you guys close like a fruit. Oh, I did not mean to do that. I nearly choked that. It was going to be a really poor start there. Get back here, banana. Okay, there we go. There we go. Solid, solid. Wait, how do I get the... I did not realize it was going to shoot me right away. That's so infuriating. But at least we know now. And we screw up again, okay. Well, better take damage before grabbing the barrel. Okay, that was interesting, to say the least. Okay, we got the full word. I see this thing here. We'll take that, sure. And level complete. Mindshare Marathon. Oh no, is this a level where like the bats follow you around? I don't like that. I really don't like that. I've been on this pudding for over an hour now. Yes, it is. I can instantly tell now. Okay, I need to be wary of the letters as I speed through this. I have not seen any letters yet. Wait. Okay, we missed a K. I have not seen a K. Nothing back here. If I were a Nintendo developer, where would I hide the K? Oh, there it is. No shot, did I actually just miss that? That's wild. Okay, rest in peace, Dixie. Rest in peace us as well, because we need that. That was unfortunate, but unavoidable. At least we know where the letters are now. Okay, damn, those guys do come out fast. Okay, now I can speedrun a bit. No, 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 no. Imagine we made it out of that alive. That would have been so insane. I do actually hate this level. And the level hates me as well, clearly. Like, this is really stressful. Especially at times like these. Like, come on. The rats follow so quickly. Like, if I move slow, they move slow as well. But as soon as I get on the screen, it's just game over, especially at that part. Like, as soon as you are being blocked by the self-closing walls, just bid your prayers. Like, I need to try and build a gap, but these guys are just still so quick. And we messed that up again. Just barely make it here. Dude, for fuck's sake. This game is too cruel, honestly. Sure, we'll bring Diddy one time. Does limit our height a little, but overall... Ah, fuck. I thought I could make that. Considering the puzzle piece is there. Stupid spider. Oh, that was sick. The follow-up was less sick though. Okay, where's G? Please tell me we're not missing the G. Okay, there we go. Level complete. Fortunate enough. That makes me happy. Alright, temple level. Blast and bounce. That does not sound promising for me. But we'll see. Let me just finish this. Okay, that actually was like lukewarm. That was really bad. Oh no, no, it's a precision level. We don't like seeing that. I don't like these wheels. Okay, at least they don't collapse, so I actually had a chance, but you know, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah, this. Let's hop in. How do you get to this bottom one though? One, two, three, four, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Where are we going? Where are we going? Okay, I thought there might be something down there for the puzzle piece, but I guess I'm wrong. I can't even bounce over that. Dude, I am so... What am I doing? There's nothing down there. How am I... Wait, is there something I can pick up? No, right. No, there's no barrel or anything. I was thinking like maybe I need to throw something here, but that's not it either. Ah, damn it, we missed it. We barely missed it. Dude, shut up. I don't need your help, pig. And I shoot through the things again. Oh, I get so rushy, like... Okay, at least we get a life from that. And we instantly throw it away by jumping into a wall. And we instantly throw our health away. Just for speed advantage. Dude, I'm so good at this game. I feel like I was really last minute on almost all of those. Well, I guess that's PB again. Come on. That's so unfair. And I keep messing this one up. I need to calm down. I need to stay calm. Just take it one step at a time. Okay, first hurdle. Second. And I take damage there again, but it's fine. Get our balloon out of this. Take it nice, slow and steady wins the race. Wait for these platforms to lower a bit. Sneak under here. Okay, this is like really sketchy. Yeah, I want an additional life there just to dash through it. Which means I need to play this extra careful now. Oh god, I'm so bad. Shut up, pig. I can do this. Just have faith. And don't let me spam buttons. Bang, bang, bang. 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3. Oh fuck. Dude, how do I shoot this early? There's no shot. I'm not that bad at timing. Dude, why did I go straight up? I'm actually going to game over here. I keep messing this up. I am really unsure of how to approach this part. Do I jump at a high or do I jump at a low? Because I think I need to jump at a high. Okay. Okay, we're cooking. Okay, this is really scary. I need to not mess this up. Okay, here it is. Was that it? That was it. Okay, let's go. There we go. God. Oh, that was scary. That was really scary. Well, we made it. Mango Ruby Run. Is this the ostrich or we have to like... No, it is snake. Yeah, the snake thing. The caterpillar actually... Don't know. Whatevs. I do remember this one though. We have to like get rid of the audience. Alright, I cannot damage it until then. Okay, yeah, first attempt always goes poorly. So now that we know how to do it, let's do it. Can I skip, please? No, 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 no. Come on, I need to catch it in time, please. Dude. Please tell me this doesn't even have a timer. Fuck. We just made this so much harder on ourselves. Fuck. Come on. Dude, fuck off. Why can't I not touch you? That's bullshit. Now Donkey Kong's all alone. That's no fun. Dude, that was the last one. Come on. We almost got it. Dude, you do not deserve to have like a damaging spot on your face. Especially not while you're in damage mode. There we go. Game shot match. Rolling punch. My face when Fantas teachers. Dodo! Alright. I would argue that has been some nice progress again for today. Completed 2 worlds. Leaves just a cliff. Can I free your Luke? Yes. It's just a cliff, that area, and the volcano. It is like 1:10 a.m., so I do think I will be calling it a day. So yeah, I will be. Thank you all for hanging out today, and I will see you some other time. See you. Peace.